Flashman or Crashman? Do you think they hang out more because they rhyme?
And they get all pissed when, like, somebody mumbles.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, what?
Who? Do you think they have a third friend named Cashman who never shows up because he's so fucking rich? Yeah, you guys fucking fight in your blue world. I'll just stay here in my money pile.
I was rich enough to have more than 16 colors on screen. How do you like that shit? Fucking Cashman!
Damn it, Cashman!
Let's just hang out with Ashman. He's been through a lot. He was friends with Fireman. Well, you can imagine how that turned out.
He's been hanging out with Sashman a lot. I don't like that guy. He's a beauty contest winner.
Oh, but
fucking... He's all full of himself.
Yeah, well, Ashman was pretty good until he had that falling out with Fireman, and then he met Splashman, and everything worked out for him. But he really made him who he was, who he is now.
Yeah. And then his life really, like, cleaned up when he met Trashman, and that guy took care of all his fucking
cleaned up.
Did you see what I did there? It was super fucking not clever at all.
Did you see what I did there with my Splashman?
You did it! I liked it, and that's why I tried to follow up with a vastly inferior
Oh man. Yeah. Well, they all like hanging out together, but you know, when they go places that they're not comfortable with, they invite Brashman.
And when they have potatoes that they don't know what to do with, they call in Mashman. I'm gonna throw up Skittles.
And when there really is nothing to do, they're just alone in their house. And somebody's like, dude, you still got the number of Stash Man?
I have to go. I'm leaving. I'm leaving the house.
Don't leave. No.
Dashman! I got it! Oh, I don't know how to work it into a joke, but I was like, I'm completely out of men.
Oh my god.
Oh god, dude, my stomach hurts. This was amazing, and I learned a lot, and I enjoyed it tremendously.
I learned a lot about you, Dan.
You did?
One.
Right?
You're super interested in slobbing on my knob. Like,
wow, is that what you took away from this?
Number two.
Uh-huh.
That's going to happen tonight.
Whoa.
You made a promise.
Did
Don't
not
break it.
Okay.
I am holding you to it.
No, that's interesting.
Publicly.
A promise I never made.
Hundreds of thousands
You're holding
of
me to
people.
a promise that you made just now on my behalf.
Nope. Don't even...
I'm not gonna blow you,
Don't
dude.
even go there.
Don't even go there. Don't even go to the not blowing me place. Hey, Aaron.
What?
Can I share something with you from earlier today?
What is it, Dan?
Well, I sent you a text early in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I have to go out of town for one weekend this month. And so I was like, I won't give specific dates, but I was like, do you have any preference whether I go this weekend or the next weekend? Mm-hmm. Your response... at 9:30 in the morning. Motherfucking Jesse Eisenberg. Jesus Christ, fuck, dude. Motherfucking Facebook movie bullshit. Jesus, can you fucking believe this shit? No punctuation.
You just made me die. Oh.
Random capitalizations. So I respond, I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
45 minutes pass. I get a text from you. Goddamn creative Facebook and fucking lawyers and shit, right? Fucking Winklevoss twins, goddamn rowing the boat. Fuck yo shit, I can't even fucking believe this shit. Have you seen this shit? Fuck, I just watched this shit. Fuck Jesse Eisenberg, man. I respond, Aaron, you're scaring me. An hour passes. You respond, motherfucking Spider-Man, you put in the time. Fuck, put in the time. Motherfucking build shit with his bare hands. Fucking best friend shit, Jesse Eisenberg. I'm very tired. I'm just like, no problem, man. I'll do most of the talking at the Grumps session today. Immediate, like, response. I'm talking like 5 seconds later. No, man, I'll just talk about the Facebook movie all day. Shit, man, you have to be so interested in the shit I have to say about the Facebook movie. Fuck, dude, I just watched it a year and a half ago. Fuck Jesse Eisenberg, man. He fucked over Spider-Man. Crazy Winklevoss twins rowing. Trent Reznor did the soundtrack. Fuck this guy who invented Facebook. I don't like dying. I can't think of who the fuck invented Facebook. All I can think is the guy who played the guy who invented Facebook. Who the fuck invented Facebook? And then, in all capital letters, 2 hours later, Mark Zuckerberg. What the fuck?
I swear to God. Okay, first of all, I had to wake up supremely early.
I was
to take
crying reading those.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Well, I didn't want to call you out and be like, what are you talking about anymore? Because I was afraid you'd stop. So I was just like, I'll just calmly keep responding with my own agenda and see what happens.
I had to wake up way earlier than I usually wake up.
Right.
To take Barry to the airport. Mm-hmm. And then on the way fucking back, where the fuck is this fucking bridge? On the way back, I was just like so tired, and I saw this one.
You were texting that while driving?
No. Here's the thing. That was all Siri. So that's why it was just the fucking nonsense. Nope.
That was insane.
But as I was leaving the airport, I saw this fucking kid that looked just like Jesse Eisenberg in the fucking car. And then it got me thinking about Jesse Eisenberg in the Facebook movie, and then I was just like, fucking Jesse Eisenberg, man. And then I had my phone in my hand because I just started the GPS situation.
Oh, sure.
And then I was just like, beep beep. Hey, text Dan. Fuck Jesse Eisenberg, man. And then it just made me laugh really hard. So I just kept going. And I was really surprised that it stayed on track with everything that I said.
It was amazing. Can I tell you the voice? I think you were talking to Syrian now that I know that.
Yeah.
Fucking all Spider-Man and shit. Fucking doesn't even know fucking... That's how I imagined it was going.
Exactly how it was.
Wow. Wow.
Fucking Jesse Eisenberg and shit. Fuck. Trent Reznor did the music.
Trent Reznor. R-E-S-I-N space O-R.
Oh, that shit made me... No, but seriously, after I was done with that, that was an actual fucking text when I was like, what the hell is the guy who made Facebook's name? What the fuck is his name?
Yeah.
And I'm just like... For fucking 2 hours on the ride home, I'm like, what is his name? All I can think of is Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, it's another Berg name, so it's close.
Yeah, and then finally, like, as I was fucking like pulling into my driveway, I was just like, Mark Zuckerberg! And I had to be like, text Dan! Mark Zuckerberg!
Oh my god, all caps. All caps. This just came out, I don't know anything about it really, other than that this episode is sponsored by your favorite fast food company.
What? Wendy's?
Wendy's nuts go in your mouth! Sorry,
That's amazing! How has nobody done that to me yet?
I know.
That's incredible!
Alright, full disclosure.
I've gone 34 years of my life without ever getting that!
Allie texted me at like 10:30 at night and she was like, dude, I've got it! Like the kind of shit that like a mad scientist would say stumbling out of his laboratory, like with his hair all exploded in different directions.
Alright, welcome back.
Hello!
Here's that story I promised you about Dan and I as children.
Yes, which, again, seems unlikely.
Alright, one day, in little old Kansas where we grew up together.
That's incorrect.
Dan was 12, I was 17.
Unlikely. I am older than you.
Dan, let me tell you a little something about young Dan. He was really into crime, like murders, all the time. And he would get away with them. He still has, honestly. He hasn't served any time for the unsolved murders of Caitlin, Francis, and Jean.
I would really appreciate it if you didn't suggest that I've murdered
in Kansas. in 1942 when we were children. He was 8 and I was 77.
Yeah. Wow. So cool that you made it all the way to 135.
Anyway, here's the deal.
Yeah.
This is what happened. I mean, he just shit himself. We were hanging out at the DQ at the Dairy Queen. The DQ is what I call it.
No one calls it that.
Oh fuck! Oh, I opened it, but it didn't work. Okay. All right, I gotta do it again. Anyway, we were hanging out at the DQ. Dan shit himself 17 times in a row.
Okay.
And it was consecutive.
Right.
Like he.
But it was the 40s, so these things didn't matter.
Well, actually, it was
no internet.
It was actually worse than.
It was actually the 2040s.
If it happens in the 40s. Yeah. Now it's okay.
Yeah.
But he cleaned off his butt after every shit, and then he shit himself afterwards again. And because he was shitting himself, he was just like, oh, there's all this stuff that's coming out. I might as well replace it with more ice cream. And what happened was, he would just keep shitting out the ice cream. And that's it, really.
We are losing our minds right now.
That's the end of the story.
Good story, Aaron. So, if I may recap.
I have to make this, dude.
When we were young children.
I was 77 and you were 2.
When you were a young child of 77, growing up in Kansas in the 40s, and I was a murderer of 2 years old, I shit myself.
17 times.
17 times.
At a Dairy Queen.
At a Dairy Queen. That's the end, huh? That's... It's a really good story.
I think it's the Dairy Queen part that really gets me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my god, there's so many one-ups! Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Aaron. Wow. And I was just about to get my ice cream served in a little upside-down baseball helmet, too. Look out! Oh, God.
In my ripe old age, I'm 138.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, if you're...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What'd you say, 1945?
That wouldn't have been funny at the beginning of our filming session.
No, no. Probably won't be funny to anybody but us.
Not even sure that it's funny now.
Yeah, yeah. But we are exhausted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And, our threshold is a little bit different than usual.
My everything hurts.
Yeah. My brain hurts for sure.
Oh, God.
You're at least on lap 2.
Why am I in the wall? What happened? Did you see that?
Yes. God, I hope this doesn't end when we complete the race. I hope it just ends when someone ends up in first. They're dropping banana peels? Like these whores don't think it's hard enough?
Wait, who's in first?
Who knows? We'll never see her.
We'll see her come up on her ass and pass us 30 times.
God, this is the hardest game I've ever played.
I was driving on the wall for a second. What the fuck? What the hell? I'm so just done with...
If you gave me a tightrope and were like, walk between these two buildings, I would embrace it more enthusiastically than play this game for 5 more minutes.
How is the woman with the parachute going faster than I am?
Wow, look at... Oh, God. Oh, no. No!
What happened?
No! It's just, I can't. Damn it.
How the fuck are you supposed to make that turn when you're going?
I don't know. Jesus.
And we've discussed the benefits before, but on the show I haven't. There's tons. You can look them up. There's literally like no benefit to taking a warm shower other than that it feels good.
Yeah.
And even then, when you get out, it sucks. And then that's the intro to your day, right? Like, you take this warm shower, you're like, ah, and then you get out and you're like, it's cold, I don't like it, fucking. But when you take a cold shower, You're like, fucking I hate it, I don't like it. But then when you get out, your intro to the world is like, oh my god, it's warm and comforting.
Yeah, but like...
And this world is beautiful. It's beautiful and I'm tingly.
How can you jerk off in a cold shower?
I actually had that thought this morning.
Yeah, it's like, how can you do it? Because your schnumpf is all tiny and...
You just can't.
Terrified.
I mean, you're gonna take significantly shorter showers if you take a cold shower.
Yeah, no question.
My showers are like fucking 3 minutes tops.
I'm not a shower jacker anyway. It's dangerous.
Well, you can't, because you'll get desert jellies.
What? What?
Jizz is like one of the worst things for your drain.
Desert jellies?
Yeah, they're called desert jellies.
Who calls them that?
The army.
Really?
Yeah, because the shower is the only place where you get like semi-privacy in the army, in some cases. So dudes will often jack it in the shower, and then it'll clog the drains, and then their little desert jellies will come rising to the surface.
Thank you for your service, by the way, all military people out there.
I'm serious. If you are in the military, fucking...
Whoa, I didn't know you could do that move.
Oh yeah, there's tons of shit you can do.
Yeah, you've been playing this quite a bit since we've been out.
Check this out. I'm gonna fucking destroy this Octorok. He's all like, I'm gonna get you. Oh,
this is some kind of weird-ass horror game.
No, it's not. Oh, we got a person who joined.
Oh,
Great.
good. Marvelous.
It's just a bunch of numbers and letters, but... the hell was that?
What do you mean?
Was that the other player?
What do you mean?
There was like somebody standing there.
Well, who is standing where?
I don't know, I thought I saw another player. I guess it was just a shadow or something.
I don't love this, Aaron. I don't love the way you're setting this up.
I don't know what you're talking about. What happened to the door?
No! Don't be a horror game! Oh, what's that? I can't move! Oh, God, no! Ah! Oh, this is awful.
What the hell was
already.
that, dude? What did you do?
You shut your whore mouth.
I
You know exactly what's going on.
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
It wants me to,
You're being really weird right now.
You're being weird.
Well, go capture the flag, dude.
Okay, shithead. Get me into scary situations.
I didn't put you into anything you didn't already voluntarily go into.
I should have known. How stupid am I? Like there would ever be an undiscovered game. Oh, they found this after 40 years in a basement. My ass, they did. Blair Witch fucking motherfucker. I hate you.
Oh, you're gonna capture it. You're gonna
good. I
capture
have
it
the flag. With your. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Looked like someone was in a. Yeah, it's strange. I thought I saw someone, shadowy figure, but probably nothing. Caught a big old case of the fuck yous.
A big old case of the fuck yous.
That's what I'm talking about.
I get that every time I order a sandwich at Subway.
What do you mean?
Just like, if there's somebody, but like everything about Subway is like infuriating.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the people in front of you take too long, and like there's no drive-through, and like it's just all. I don't know. I'm over exaggerating, obviously, but Subway's like the land of inconveniences.
Yeah, it's. I mean.
Because then it's like, I have to be okay, and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, sweet onion chicken teriyaki footlong on flatbread. And then they're like, what bread? And it's, flatbread. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they fucking take, and they're like, did you say footlong? Yes, I said footlong.
Yeah, and like...
You want cheese?
You already have so many like bad experiences with the place that like, it becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. Like the second you walk in, they're like, hi, how can I help you? And you're like, oh... with this shit
Not
again.
This again. And it's like, you want cheese? It's like, yeah, could I get Swiss cheese? And they're like, what kind? And it's like, fucking
yeah, you know, the kind I just said.
Ugh. And they're like, toasted? And it's like, of course you can't have the flatbread and not toast it!
Yeah.
It's like spongy, gross, starchy ass fucking bread. It's made to be toasted.
Wow.
Of course I want it toasted. And then they fucking toast it, and then they start helping the people behind you, and then it sits in the toaster for like 20 seconds longer than it's supposed to.
Whoa!
And you're like, I just want lunch!
You are...
And then they fucking take it out, and it's like another person, and then you have to fucking get a read on their personality. And it's like, god damn it! And they're like, what do you want? And it's like, and I'm like, spinach, and then they just fucking destroy it with spinach. Just like an avalanche of spinach. And you're like, I want like 5 other things! You can't just fill it up with spinach and think that's all it's gonna be.
Wow. Wow.
And then and then you're like, onion, and they're like, okay, and they put like 2 onions on it, and it's like, more onion, please. And then when you like get some weird combination, like fucking, could I get mayonnaise and also sweet onion sauce? They like throw up their eyebrows a little bit, like whoa,
Whoa.
And you're like, don't fucking judge me. I'll eat what I want. I can make my own sandwich.
Don't fucking judge me. Wow. Next time on Game Grumps. Wow. Bro, you just went fucking off on Subway. All you had to say was their food is gross. That's what I say. Okay. Lost like 40% of your cakes. Your sweet cakey treasures.
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck yeah. See all these points that I'm getting? You didn't get them.
Next time we make love, Aaron, would you please refer to me as your sweet cakey treasure?
I wanna just exclaim, see how many points I'm getting? We're making sweet love. There's a place like that in Florida. It's an ice cream shop called Sloan's. I think there's multiple Sloan's in the world.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. And,
sounds good.
They have a trick bathroom.
What?
Yeah.
Those are 2 words I don't ever want in the same sentence.
So it's a bathroom that has it has a gigantic window, like a window that's just like the wall that's leading out to the rest of the store. But if you lock the door, so yeah, the window just like reveals everything you're doing in the bathroom. But if you lock the door behind you, then it like clouds the window, so you can't see through it. But you can still see through.
Oh no!
To the restaurant, like while you're
that's not relaxing.
Dropping a deuce, yeah.
Oh man!
And it's only it's only in the women's bathroom.
Oh come on, come on, Sloan's. That's harassment.
I know. It's like the fucking owner of Sloan's is like, what if we have a joke bathroom? Okay, hear me out. We have a joke bathroom where there's a window, and if you lock the door at the girl's bathroom, that's it. But some girls are not going to lock the door, so technically it's not my fault.
It's not, I'm just serving ice cream, and whoops, there's vagina.
Maybe it is, I don't know.
Was Sonic DX an upside down version of that?
Sonic DX.
That game we played. Sonic Adventures DX? We played like 47 episodes of it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, Sonic what?
It was the one where like when they talked, their faces were like,
I'm literally fucking with you.
Okay, good.
Of course I know what Sonic DX is.
Alright, sorry. Sometimes I'm like, we do a show called Game Grumps, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like gaslighting you.
Yeah, I'm slowly losing my mind.
We're just sitting on a couch.
Yeah.
This is my house.
Boy, won't I be surprised when 3 years from now I find out these episodes haven't been broadcast?
Oh yeah. No, the thing you've been watching online is just my personal upload folder.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of like fudge the numbers because I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's super
nobody's
funny.
Watching. Literally zero.
Well,
I've made up all the Twitter the subreddit is just me. I just post a bunch of funny shit.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell a quick story that you reminded me of from last time. Because...
What's that?
The story I told in yesterday's episode was the second time I was face-to-face with a bunch of cops with a blunt hidden in my sock.
Right.
I was not a smart fucking 24-year-old.
Right.
I was stupid.
Right.
I'm not advocating the use of marijuana. I'm not against it. I'm not for it, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But I was super for it
right.
when I was 24. And it almost got me into a lot of trouble. It could have been way worse than it was.
Right.
So anyway, I'm an idiot stoner. I'm moving to Philadelphia, and I've got this couch. My friend's got this couch in Washington, D.C., so I have to transfer it from D.C. to Philly. This will require the use of a U-Haul truck, which I've never driven before.
Okay.
Also, I'm really high. Really high. So, I rent the U-Haul truck.
Why are you moving while you're high?
Because I did everything while I was high. I was high literally morning till night for 5 or 6 years.
Doesn't that make you like, what's it called?
Stupid.
Functioning.
A functioning, like a functional alcoholic, but like the weed version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was certainly that. Because, I mean, it just becomes the new normal.
Right.
Yeah, you just feel kind of silly all the time. So I'm trying to drive this U-Haul truck, and I can't really get the hang of it because there's no rear view mirror in U-Haul trucks other than the side mirrors. And I don't really use side mirrors that much. I'm very dependent on the central rear view mirror more so. So this was... Should I ask why you're repeatedly ramming yourself into a purple and yellow
I thought I
teddy
could
bear?
move him with sheer momentum.
With cut?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I'm fucking driving, and in New Jersey, there's a place called the Menlo Park Mall, and around the Menlo Park Mall there are these old train bridges from like the 18th or 19th century, and they're stone and they're lower to the ground than everything else, and than other bridges, I should say. And at this point in my life, I've never driven any kind of truck before, so I just never put it together that those yellow signs with numbers on them on a bridge indicate how high that bridge is and how that corresponds to the truck you're driving and what can and can't fit under it. So like I start driving under this thing, and it's the road is sloping downwards, so as I'm going under the tunnel, like the roof of the truck rather, is getting farther away from the bridge, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And then like halfway underneath, the road starts curving back up, and I'm like, oh, this is less good. This is very snug. And all of a sudden I hear like, and what that sound was
a puppy dog trapped in the back. And he just wanted a little bit of love.
The end. Nope. It was fucking pipes and stone girders and shit fucking like spearing the roof of the U-Haul truck. And I was like, I bet I can just fucking get out of this by flooring it. And so like I floor it and it's like
For some reason, that sound effect is so funny.
It was not funny at the time. And so, picture this. I have now fused the top of my U-Haul truck into the ceiling of this tunnel. It is a two-way tunnel, but one lane each way. So, there's cars coming at me, going to the left, and there's cars stuck behind me who can't do anything. And they have nowhere to go. It's in a tunnel, like there's no way out. So it's December, it's like frigid temperatures. I run outside into the tunnel, fucking, I stop the oncoming traffic with my hand, and then I run around to the back of the truck and like help the people around the people who are stuck behind me get around. And then I tell those people to stop once enough have gone around. I run back and let the first people through, and I do this back and forth for like half an hour until somebody calls the cops and is like, oh, this kid needs help. And like people were, like some were pissed, of course, but other people just like felt so sorry for him because I must have been like freezing, like my hands were purple, and like fucking these, like one couple like stopped and gave me like gloves because they were like, I love them, whoever they were. And that's how it went until the cops arrived, and then like they gave me so much shit that like I'm in the back of the cop car, and they're like, you know, cops. I have plenty of cops who are friends now, and they just like to do this. Like they're talking over the radio, and they're like, yeah, Einstein over here thought he could get the truck under the bridge. And I'm like, I swear to God, if I wasn't on drugs right now, with more drugs on my person, I would give you some back chat. I would write a strongly worded letter to your superior.
Einstein here.
Oh, yeah. But even the cops, like, because at the time, like, cops just did not like me because of the way I looked. Like, I mean, like, I have kind of long hair now, but I had really long hair back then. Like, center of the back long. It was like full-on Def Leppard situation. And I looked like, your typical, like, whatever the antithesis of a cop is. That's how I looked. So they were not fans of me.
The antithesis of a cop.
Yeah, like a not cop. And so, but eventually, like, after talking to me long enough, they could tell that I wasn't gonna be a dick or whatever. And then they dropped me off at a Dunkin' Donuts. And they were like, you alright? You gonna be alright getting home? And I was like, yes, I'll be fine, thank you. And my friend came and picked me up. And then my mom came afterwards. And then my mom put her hand on my shoulder and I started crying.
Next time on Game Grumps!
Yeah!